Tom. Hello, everybody. Tom Fox here. Welcome back to Fire Emblem Fates. Wait, why are we back here? Why am I picking Conquest? This path will allow you to test your skills and devise complex strategies while progressing with limited access to experience and gold. Is the path you choose? I guess? Who is that girl? Chapter 6, Embrace the Dark. Yes, I'm going to be doing both of these at the same time. Starting off here. Who is that girl? Oh, it's that girl. I know what I must do. Ryoma, withdraw your troops.
It can't be.
You don't mean that girl. You cannot possibly. I'm sorry, Ryoma, but I will not fight for Hoshido.
What?
How could you say that? Open your eyes! Can you not see how vile those Norians are? They're hateful fiends who wish to trample Hoshido. They killed our mother!
No.
It's not that simple. I know what the Norian kingdom has done to Hoshido is unforgivable. I probably should have read that better. And I know now that these are not my brothers and sisters by birth. Yet even still, I must side with them. My heart won't allow me to do otherwise. How could you fight alongside those monsters after what they did? Now that you know of their sins, how could you possibly justify joining them? You are a princess of Hoshido! You are my sister! They are to blame for you not growing up with us as you were meant to. Do you truly mean to fight for those who stole you away? Ryoma, my sorrow is beyond words. Still, I simply will not abandon the only family I've ever known.
Everything's okay.
You did the right thing, that girl. As you now know, you do not share the same bloodline as the rest of us. I'm gonna give him an English accent because I need more variety in these voices. But it matters not, as I have regarded you as family ever since I first laid eyes on you. I cannot express what it means to me that you've chosen to return to us. Father will be pleased with your decision as well. Are you certain of that, Prince Xander? Surely you must know of King Garen's attempt to murder that girl.
What?
Explain yourself swiftly.
Listen.
There was an attack in our capital square. The explosion came from that girl's sword. If my mother hadn't sacrificed herself, she would be dead now. If King Garen truly cares, why did he risk that girl's life to hurt Hoshido? Is this true, that girl?
Well,
it is, but I still need to hear Father's side of the story. That's why I must return home right away. I must know the truth of this tragedy.
Not on my watch.
I'm afraid that's not an option. Everyone, attack that girl! I will not allow you to return to Nor until we've settled this on the battlefield.
Huh?
Ryoma, please don't do this!
Show no mercy.
If you are looking for forgiveness, you'll find none here. So you wish to side with Nor? Then you must first defeat your true brother. It is your birthright to fight at my side. I cannot forgive the choice you've made. How dare you use the sacred Yato blade against your own kingdom? Perhaps it is a blessing Mother isn't here to witness your betrayal. Ah, Jesus! Ryoma, come on!
Stand down.
Stand down, Prince of Hoshido. God, I don't even know what accent this was. I will not allow you to cause any further harm to that girl.
I've been waiting for this.
Order me around once more, and Nor will lose a prince as well as a princess today. I will do what I must to awaken my sister from the spell that binds her. You vile Norians have brainwashed her, and I will not rest until she is free. More false accusations. You know very well she chose this of her own free will. No matter the blood that courses through her veins, we are her true family. That will never change. I will not stand here and listen to your lies. Your heart knows only deceit and betrayal. Norians are notorious for their cruel and cowardly methods. This is no different. But I have had enough of foolish words. We must resolve this with blades.
Let us begin.
So be it. I always knew it would come to this. The Crown Prince of Nor clashing blades with Hoshido's heir. Pardon me. It's almost poetic.
no.
Except for the stuttering. Please stop this madness, both of you! Xander, I beg of you, let it go! For now we must return to Nor right away. There's been enough senseless death on this day.
No.
I'm afraid retreat is not an option. Leo, why would you say that?
Know this.
If we retreat, they'll think that we fear them, or worse, that we coerced you into joining us. This is our chance to prove beyond a doubt that you chose us of your own volition. I have no choice but to stand. We have no choice but. We have no choice but. We have no choice but to stand our ground and fight. God, I'm trying to like pass it off as Niles from Frasier. It's not going well.
True.
I agree with Leo. After all, we've done nothing wrong. Why should we flee? You're one of us, that girl. That's worth fighting for.
It'll work out.
Don't worry, that girl. Everything's okay now that we're together again. If we try our hardest, there's no way we can lose.
I see.
Is that really what you want? Leo, Camilla, even Elise.
Come on.
If you mean to fight, then fight! Norian pawn, soon you'll be soon you shall be a mere stain on my sacred blade, Raijinto. Hinoka, Takumi, Sakura, are you ready?
Ready and waiting, like I'd ever let them take that girl away from us again.
No mercy.
Show no mercy. Now is our chance to avenge Mother's death.
I'll help too.
I'll help too. I'll do my best. Please, that girl, come back to us.
You have my pity.
Fools, all of you, you have my pity. Sadly for you, my sacred blade Siegfried knows nothing of pity, only triumph. Camilla, Leo, Elise, prepare for battle.
Yes.
I swear to protect our dear that girl no matter what.
Failure is no option.
Failure is no option. Let's show those scoundrels what it means to be a family.
Ah, yeah.
I'm ready too. Let's finish this quickly though. I'm starving.
You have breathed your last.
This is it. Attack!
Prepare yourself.
It begins. No! Who are
Allow
you?
me to join you.
Lady That Girl, apologies for the delay. I'm pleased to find you alive and well. Jacob, what are you doing here? I have been searching for you ever since we got separated at the Bottomless Canyon. I was detained and could not join you as swiftly as I would have liked. But what matters is that I'm here now, ready to help you in any way I can. Sorry to any English viewers out there who find my English accent atrocious, but I'm doing my darndest, damn it. So yes, as you saw with if you've been watching Birthright, Felicia joined us in that, but that has nothing to do on what my choice is. That has to do with gender. If you're female, Jacob will join. If you're male, Felicia will join. All right, so what we got here? We got Ryoma situated on top of here and Siegfried just out of reach. On top of that, we got Hinoka and Takumi sitting right here. And Yukimura and Sakura off to the side. Yukimura is an interesting class. He is a mechanist. And you can see in his little, if you look at the bottom screen, his little thumbnail sprite there, he's not riding on a horse, he's riding on a puppet. All right, and if you look here, you got Hinoka in here, but you also got Takumi with a bow. So, our main dealie here is going to be to have Leo come over here with Brynhilde. Und wait. We'll have that girl come over here. Und wait. We'll have Jacob come up behind. I'm hoping Jacob will actually pair up with Leo here in order to be able to get the dagger off. I already went over that in the beginning of the Let's Play, so I don't really need to go over that again. I'm gonna pair up Elise with Camilla and have them both fly down here as close as possible. What? I didn't mean to wait. Well, all right, and just to make sure that Ryoma will go after Xander and won't be hunting down the weaker of my units, I'm gonna have Xander come over here and wait. The best thing about this is that Xander has. I will not allow a filthy Norian to sully my honor. I'm sorry, not Siegfried. I keep calling him Siegfried because of his damn sword. Xander's got more movement speed than old what's his nuts there. So can we go in for the kill? I am prepared for what you monsters have done. This is for Mother.
I'll protect you.
Oh no!
Back off.
Oh right. I thought it missed for a second, but I just remembered how that whole deal works. Okay, so he didn't pair up with him. All right, so I got to do a couple things here. First off, let me get that girl down here. Yeah, that girl can come down here. Oh no, wait. Can he finish them off? No, no, not even close. Oh, man. All right, I'm going to finish him off with the Yato because it's more accurate and I don't want to miss. I knew it would come to this. From the moment we met, I knew you couldn't be trusted, and I was right. Takumi, please let me explain. I have no time for your empty words. Ryoma and the others were fools. I knew trusting a Norian would only lead to death and heartbreak. but I am not Ryoma nor my siblings. I won't make that same mistake. I shall take great joy in slaying you, here and now, like the traitor you are.
What are you waiting for? We're not done yet.
Oh, come on!
I won't allow it.
All right, Leo's gonna have to finish him off because apparently you can't be trusted to hit anything. God damn. 88% chance to hit. I'm counting on you, Leo.
I'm with you.
There we go.
You? Ugh.
Yeah. You may have honor, but you certainly you may not have honor, but you certainly have skill. This isn't over. All right, from there, I'm actually gonna lead Jacob up here. Team up with that girl and deal a severe blow. I won't rest until that girl returns home. I've been training for this day.
Let's go. Need a hand?
Come on! Oh my god! Alright, fortunately Camilla can pick up the slack because the steel axe does 20 as long as it hits. Which is a lot more than I can say for
I refuse to.
than our dear friend that girl.
How could this happen? What have I been fighting for all this time?
Okay. From there, what are my running options here? Not a lot, not a lot. I might as well come out of here to stave off damage for at least one turn. Now, here's the problem. Oh, no, wait, I got an idea. Do that. Do that. Fuck, I did the wrong one! No! Ah, damn! Alright, I gotta wait another turn. Damn it. Alright. Yeah, they're gonna wait. Can't believe I fucking did that. Alright. Here's what we're gonna do. Yato boy. Up here. I'm gonna switch to the Dragonstone so my defense is better. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna come over here. Switch to Jacob. Transfer Camilla over to that girl and wait. There we go. Okay. We doing good here today. Alright. Here he comes. Going after that. Basically five. So here we are. But you've come back to us, but with a blade in hand. I suppose it's safe to surmise that you have no intention of returning to Hoshido.
No.
You are correct. Nor is my home. It's where I belong. How very upsetting. If Lady Mikoto were here to see this, it would break her heart. Then again, she may have just smiled and said it is her path to choose. Yukimura. But such talk is pointless, for our dear queen that has left this realm. As for myself, I am above all a tactician for the honorable Hoshidan army. As such, I am obligated to prevent you from returning to Nor. I have no idea what accent I'm trying to give him. Either way, the Dragonstone gives me a nice defense boost, so that's good. Here comes Raijudo. Gonna zap him in the face right now. Ow. Oh, it hit him! Grab in Italy, okay. Alright, I'm gonna have, let's see, he's using a... Yeah, he's using a Yumi right now, so I could get an easy 10 damage off him and lower his stats. Although weapons triangle, the Yumi has an advantage over the dagger. This is truly lamentable. It would have broken Lady Mikoto's heart to watch these events unfold. See, as you can see, he's puppeteering that thing. Which is pretty neat if you ask me. I kind of like that. A little bit of culture here. I'll use the Yato on this one to give to do what I do.
Lady Mikoto.
I must withdraw. Forgive me, Lady Mikoto. Well, at least he doesn't die. I like Yukimura. He's got style, he's got class, and by God, look at that ass. Oh, maybe I should have run further. Oh well. Not like it's gonna matter. Sakura's dead. Like, there is no hope for that girl, unfortunately. She's like the highest order of dead. Yoo-hoo! Come and get me! Must have just end turn now. Oh
Thank you.
No, dear. Might as well get this off. I don't care what happens to me, but I won't let you hurt the people I love.
no! Oh, you timid little cherry blossom, as your name indicates, because every sort of Japanese-style thing requires a person named Sakura in it. Can I get a check on that? How many things of Japanese culture include some person in one way or another named Sakura? It's like it's a common name or something.
Sakura, please.
Oh shoot, I shouldn't be skipping this. Hold on, I got an idea.
That girl, are you really gonna fight me now? What did I ever do to you? All I wanted was to love you.
Sakura, I'm so sorry for all this. You didn't do anything wrong, I promise. It's difficult to explain, but I just need you to, take a little nap right now.
Sister, no.
Oh, that is really sad.
Right next to
Oh my god. I'll bury you under a cherry blossom tree.
I don't understand.
Just hypnotize her. Sleep! The most calming way to bring bring someone to sleep. Complete heroes were that girl and Jacob.
I am so
Ryoma.
sorry.
Everyone, please find it in your hearts to forgive me. I know that a princess of Hoshido siding with Nor seems like the ultimate betrayal, but I swear on my honor, I will end this war for all of us. For Nor and for Hoshido, for you and for me. I promise you that. Until then, farewell.
Wait,
That girl.
Azura?
Azura?
Hey.
So, you're really leaving us?
Azura,
Are you sure about this, that girl? Once done, it cannot be
Yeah.
undone.
Yes, I know, but it's the only way. These people, I've loved them for as long as I can remember. They're my family.
See.
I see. If that is the path you have chosen, I will not try to stop you. I am certain we will meet again. But for now, I suppose this is for goodbye.
Azura.
Azura. I did it, and with little to no death. As you can probably tell from me having played that cutscene again, there's gonna be some repeating information here because of the people who are watching Birthright versus watching just Conquest. Versus, if you're watching both of the series, both the Birthright and the Conquest series, there's gonna be repeating information. So yeah, just throwing that out there. Lilith, great timing.
Eh?
Lilith, milady, do you mean to say this creature is our stable girl? It can't be.
Yes.
Actually, it can, and it is. Sorry, milady, but I failed to grasp the joke. Lilith is human, not a fantastical beast.
Well,
Look, I know it's confusing, but I'll explain everything later. Come on, I want to show you something before we catch up with the others. My word, what is that light? I'll explain that later, too. Beg pardon, lady, that girl, but might I inquire what just happened? And where precisely are we?
Oh, the effect. I apologize for startling you, Jacob. Please allow me to explain.
I see. So to be clear, right now we're in something called an astral plane. Fascinating, truly fascinating.
Lady, that girl, I know the choice you made was a difficult one. From here on out, you and your allies will continue down your chosen path. I promise to do everything in my power to help you on your journey. As such, please feel free to use this astral plane to rest and prepare for battle.
thank you.
Thank you, Lilith. Your kindness and support are very much appreciated.
Aw, you're so very welcome. Oh, by the way, this place is filled with dragon veins. Long story short, you can use them to customize your castle as you see fit. Let's try it right now. I'll help.
Alright. And thus we solve the mystery of the second save file of that girl.
In the astral plane, you can use a dragon vein power to create new buildings. Let me show you how.
Alright, so we can select buildings from this menu here. As you can see on the bottom screen next to Fort That Girl, you can see like a little dragon thing and the number 1. That is how many dragon vein powers we have. Buildings cost dragon vein powers, except for a few of them. So we got the Dusk Armory, which is the Norian weapons store. The Staff store, we could buy staves and other goods from Nor. Most of that including things like seals, vulneraries, and various other things like that. And That Girl statue, which raises the cap on the player's boon. So in this case, it'd be speed, because I chose the same one for that. Wow, that mine is in a horrible place! Place it right here in the center of town. Alrighty.
Well done! After you place a building, you could visit that location. You can build your castle bit by bit the further you get in your adventures. Eventually, it'll truly reflect you and your personality. A Fort That Girl. With that, I'll take my leave.
Allow me to explain.
I'm here to help you with building another request, Lady That Girl. Tell the guy to see details of the castle that you could build. Alright, so first off, let's go ahead and talk to Jacob to get things cells here. Right through this, we could build stuff. We can move things. I didn't go over this in Birthright, but you can move stuff, including the mines, which I'm definitely gonna do. Generally, I kind of like to make this kind of like a sort of livable area. So like the things like the garden and the mine, I try to keep sort of out of the way. I guess, yeah, okay, so I'm kind of like just moving stuff here without really going over it. Castle settings, you can change the style of the castle. Norian Castle, Chevois Castle, or Nestrian Castle. Castle that floats on water, that's actually pretty neat. I'm actually gonna change it to Nestrian. Oh, that's cool! Oh, it's like Venice! That's so awesome! Alright,
Well,
anyway, I do also want to change the music too. I'm choosing Road Taken. Those of you that are watching both of these series know that how much I like Road Taken. You can change the assistant. In Birthright, it would change to a villager. In Conquest, you can choose between Jacob, a Lancer, or a Troubadour. You can also change the name of the castle. For now, we're going to keep Fort That Girl. Just so it's easier. Alright, onto the Crystal Ball. Go to the Crystal Ball. First off, it'll ask you to activate Street Pass. You can update data here, which will give you things like a castle code, which I'm going to let you all glimpse to be able to visit this this fort. So let's go ahead and I hope, my hope is that it'll allow me to do multiple castle codes at once, because if not, then you're probably most likely only going to be able to get Fort That Girl and not Fort Oh Hey. So let's go ahead and start this up. It's going to take a while, so I'm going to skip this. Alrighty. So from there, we got Wireless, which allows you to parley with other people, basically similar to visiting other people's towns in Animal Crossing. Or Battle, where I believe you partake in a either 8 versus 8 or 10 versus 10 battle. Not entirely sure on that one. You can visit other castles by what's recommended, what's been recently updated, calling cards you've gotten from people you street passed, castle address, which I'll display very shortly of what mine is, rankings, which are based on what the castle is ranked. Surely there's going to be a few hackers on there. Castle name, you can just search the castle name, which I guess in this case you just choose to look up for that girl. Or friends, if you got friends. I know I sure don't, not on this 3DS anyway. You can check out the friends castle. Amiibo, you can connect Amiibo in there. I don't really have the opportunity to do that yet, but maybe for the extras I'll be able to do that. It works with Marth, Lucina, Robin, and Ike. The inbox, you can receive Street Pass results, feedback on your casts from other people, accessories that other players have sent you, bond units, which I'm still not entirely sure what that is. Buildings that you can check on buildings that other people have used, and you can get rewards from having done battles, or which apparently I've done one. What? And visits, which apparently I've had one. Okay. I guess somebody found out my address or just randomly happenstanced upon it when it updated. That could be it. Bonuses, you get path bonuses. I thought it was doing all 3 of the paths, but no, it's how many games you've started up. So I've started up more than 3 games, so I can get all of these different things, which I'm not going to do now. Street Pass team, you could choose your own team to be able to place in the area so that people battle your team that's AI controlled. That's what'll show up. And settings and info, you can turn on enough Street Pass, Spot Pass, gameplay data reporting, parley interaction, and you can also check the castle address, which I'll display now. I really hope this is a different castle address than Fort O'Hays, because I'm not entirely sure if it is. Anyway, with that out of the way, let's get into the beef of what we got here in Fort O'Hay. I'm going to save Lilith's Temple for later. For now, we're going to go over to a mineral deposit. All forts have this. It'll be one of many different minerals. We have rubies here. And over here, you have various food items. In this case, the cabbage. The minerals can be used in multiple different ways, including upgrading weapons, buying accessories, things like that. You can also buy accessories with food, I believe, but the food has stats based on, or improved stats based on what the food is. I believe cabbage is a resistance thing, which will actually bring me to the next thing I want to do, if I could find it. There it is, Lilith's Temple. In here, we got Lilith.
Thank you for visiting, lady, that girl.
You can give Lilith food, resistant to nutrients, and she will level up. Lilith is useful in battles against... I don't think it's useful in battles against other players, but it's useful in battles against NPCs on your own turf. It might be useful in battles. That's a lot of stake to put into it, so I'm pretty sure Lilith is useful in battles against other players. Stats will increase based on what you give her and yada yada yada. It can be from like 1 to like all the stats.
I'm always grateful for any food. Thank you. My whole being feels more resistant.
So yeah, she'll say various things based on food. There's more you can do with food, but we'll get into that later. Down here, you got the records hall. You can see things like compatibility with, you know, like the hub tester from Fire Emblem Awakening. It's just like a little fun thing. The library, which shows unit roster, which I'm not going to show because I already showed part of that off in my Birthright play, and I didn't realize that it had all the units I'd played in this cartridge with before. And ancient texts. Still have no idea what they say, but I will read them at some point. Theater, which shows all the cutscenes and music that you've unlocked so far. And support log, which I'm not even going to bother going into because it'll show units that I haven't unlocked yet. And that is not everything yet. There's one last thing I need to check here right now, and that is the private quarters. You go to your private quarters, you can invite allies to commingle. This is where the petting minigame would have been in Fire Emblem Fates in the Japanese version. You can also change your hair. I like this hairstyle though, so I'm not going to do it. Actually, the side ponytail's pretty cute on her. Anyway, I'm going to return to my room. And pretty much that is it. Except for one thing that I didn't even show off in Birthright, and that is down here. This is your bulletin board. You can view cards that you've gotten, which I've got none right now. This is where the Street Pass Plaza is. Right now, it can hold up to, I believe, 6 Street Passers, and you can upgrade it later to get more. Oh, you can actually walk down here. I did not know that. I'm learning new things about my own castle. All right. So let's leave here, and before we leave, however, I actually forgot to do something. I did have a support conversation. Basically, units can grow and become more attached to people through support conversations. Eventually, they can get married and whatnot. And certain seals only work with people that you've had conversations with. So let's start off with Jacob and that girl. Jacob, can we talk? I've made up my mind about something. Of course, my lady. I am yours to mold to your whim. What's the issue? Well, the truth is, please, do not hesitate. You have but to ask, and I will assist in any way imaginable. For you, lady, that girl, I would walk through fire and ice. I would charge into an army of faceless if you asked me of it. I would manually extract the fangs from a dragon's jaw to prevent its biting you. Oh, thanks, Jacob. This isn't anything like that. I remind you, lady, that girl, that my talents are not limited to the battlefield. I can cook, clean, sew, smith, demolish, or bricklay, anything you might require. I know you're extremely capable. Please, forgive my immodesty. It is, of course, thanks to you that I am so accomplished in the butlery arts. Now I feel there's nothing you could ask of me that I couldn't perform with ease. Would you just let me finish? I couldn't wish for a better butler than you, Jacob. I know I can count on you for any service, big or small. And yet you clearly have something to tell me that you believe I won't want to hear. I want you to be independent! Independent? Out of the question. What? But I'm an adult now. I shouldn't need your help all the time. And hey, aren't I supposed to be the boss in this relationship? Yes, but your authority has limits. Among them, you may not deny my reason to live. Reason to live? Aren't you exaggerating a little? Not even slightly, my lady. When I was first sent to serve you, I was incompetent to perform even simple tasks. The other servants shunned me, since I invariably created more work for them. You were the only person who took time to talk with and encourage me. I will never forget the kindness you showed me, and I will be indebted to you forever. When you put it that way, I see your problem. But on the other hand, I want you to be able to do other things myself. I want to be able to do things myself so I can help others. A noble goal, but not incompatible. A noble goal, but not incompatible with receiving help yourself from time to time. All right, you've made your point. Let's compromise. Teach me how to make a pot of tea. Tea? Why? I want to learn to help everyone, including you, Jacob. I want to be able to make tea for the person who takes such good care of me. Is that acceptable? Jacob? I'm so touched. To think that my liege, Lady That Girl, would feel this way about me. Very well, if you insist on this act of wanton domesticity, I will not stop you. Really? That's great! But we must be cautious. Tea is dangerous business. Make it only when I'm nearby. You got it. Let's find some tea leaves and get started. Thank you so much, Jacob. You're the greatest butler in history. My word. I hope nothing ill comes of this arrangement. Lady That Girl has no experience in the kitchen. Things could get apocalyptic. Jesus. Yeah, you kind of notice how, like, I don't know, for those of you watching both Fire Emblem, both my Birthright and my Conquest playthrough, or have seen both these support conversations, doesn't it really seem like that between the butler, like the butler avatar relation, that there really isn't an independent woman amongst them? I mean, Felicia needs help all the time, and Jacob tends to the avatar's every whim. Kind of setting back the cause of feminism, if you ask me. That's just speculation, though. Anyway, out we go. Dragon's Gate is open. You can either go to the next chapter, or go to the Dragon's Gate, which is to view or purchase DLC, or change difficulty, which still can't do, because I think you can only change the difficulty down. Unlike Birthright, you cannot do challenges, and you cannot scout for challenges. So you are very limited in the amount of experience and gold you get. It is based, until you get DLC, it's based solely on doing chapters, doing chapter missions, quests, completing chapters, whatever. So anyway, next time on Fire Emblem Fates Conquest, I'm sure I've slipped an Awakening in somewhere. We are going to do Chapter 7. A Dragon's Decree. That girl's love for the Norian siblings prevails, and a path is chosen. They return to the castle to tell King Garen what took place. So, I will see you all then. Later.